Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, March 13th, 2025. I know that it has been a long time since I made a video. It's been maybe a month. I don't know. I don't remember the last date. But I tell you what, since I've been back at work, I've been picking up an extra day every week. I'm just doing a lot in life. I'm back in school. I'm hitting the gym religiously. So it's hard for me to find the time to make the videos. I really want to be making them, and I plan to make more, and I really want to keep this updated because quite a few updates actually. I feel better than I have in my adult life that I can remember, man. I feel so good. I just got a new scale victory today. So again, for those that don't know, I started at 304 pounds, which was the day of surgery. So that doesn't even count all the weight I lost up until the day of surgery. I'm down to 234 pounds today. That, I've broken all my records now. I feel good. Holy crap, that's awesome. It's definitely not all positive. There's a few things. One, just, I'm going to the gym, I'm lifting weights. I don't really do a lot of cardio. My biggest problem is just time. So I kind of, in the back of my mind, use work as a cardio. So again, for people that don't know me, I am a floor nurse on a med-surg floor. I work 4 12-hour shifts every day, or every week rather. I get a lot of steps in. So I'm just kind of using that, or at least arguing that that's my cardio. So that way on the days off, in between my schoolwork and my parenting and maintaining my home and everything else, I can get my lifting in and not really feel too guilty that I'm not going for runs or anything like that. But the results are there. So one thing I could say is I've been in and out of the gym and I've done a lot of lifting in my life. But this is the fastest I've ever developed any kind of tone or definition. It's really kind of inspiring. So, of course, I'm going to the gym, so, muscles are going to build, and that's pretty sweet. But on top of that, because of the surgery, the fat parts are just like melting away. So now, like, the tone of all my muscles, I'm starting to like really see the separation between the muscles. In my shoulders, I'm starting to see like striations. That is so cool, and it's so motivating. And I tell you what, man, that is what helps keep me going, is I actually can see the definition. And also too, I was talking to the doctor about it, because the biggest side effect of all these surgeries, they say skin, you're gonna have skin everywhere and blah, blah, blah. And I have some, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say I don't have a bunch of hanging skin, but not like they were saying. So I was talking to the doctor, they're like, yeah, the biggest way to curb all that excess hanging skin is going to the gym and working out, because you're actually stretching that skin, and then the elasticity helps bring it back and it helps keep it wrapping around you, so that way you don't just have the paper skin hanging on a frame. So that's pretty cool. So that's looking good. I am now down like 3 full sizes in my like uniforms and shirts and clothing. So like right now I am buying 1X shirts, and they fit nice, like with room. I don't feel like they're squeezing me or anything. Before, I had 3X that felt tight. So like I even had a 4X that I would feel on my extra bloating days where I just didn't feel good. I'd wear a 4X, and really I probably should have been in 4X. But now that I'm down to the 1X, holy crap. And there's even some of the clothing that's a large that just runs a little big. Those are fitting me nice. And I look at it, I'm like, holy crap. I never thought I'd be to a point where I can buy clothing without X's in front of the size. And that is such a good feeling. I feel great. Another thing I'd like to mention is a big part of the surgery too is hair loss. And I'm seeing it. It's not hair loss. It's not like it's like falling out in chunks or anything, but like there's definite thinning. And that's what I see. And that does kind of drive me nuts, to where I notice I shave my head more often now, which I'm doing now, but luckily I keep my hair pretty short, but I definitely notice it getting thinner and thinner and thinner. And I was already thinning up here. So I don't love that, but oh well, I can shave my head. You know, the pros are definitely outweighing the cons right now. Other than that, food-wise, I mean, I'm not much far off of where I was. I'm hitting my protein goals. So the nutritionist gave me a pretty ambitious protein goal. I'm supposed to be getting around 155 or so grams of protein every day. I'm not gonna lie, some days are better than others. But I'm pretty good. Fluid goals, I'm pretty consistent with that too. I do all right. Fluid, yeah, that's fine. I've now brought in my diet up, so I still don't get fruit and I still don't get carbs. But now vegetables are fair game, all the meats and cheeses and stuff like that I want. And I'm starting to find little cool quirks and meal ideas and stuff. I tell you what, one thing that's been like a little guilty pleasure of mine is Jimmy John's sub sandwiches. Actually, any sandwich they sell, you can actually order as what they call an unwich, which is basically, instead of bread, they just wrap the crap out of it with a bunch of lettuce. That is one of the most satisfying things I've had to eat. And I tell you what, go Jimmy John's, great idea. Also, I learned a thing. They have all these sugar-free candies and chocolates and ice creams and stuff that are really good in the way of like calories and carb count and all that. And that's great. What they don't tell you is, instead of sugar, they have sugar alcohols. These are a nightmare. Sugar alcohols cause so much gas, bloating, and abdominal pain. Holy crap. You could keep them, dude. So if you're going through this journey or starting this journey, avoid anything that has like a high amount of sugar alcohols too. Definitely add that to your radar, because holy man, if I eat anything with like a fair amount of sugar alcohols, like if I have a piece, I'm sure it's fine. But if I like eat anything with like substantial sugar alcohols, I do not sleep, and just nothing but gas all night. You'll feel like you have to go to the bathroom and nothing will happen, and it's just the worst comfort ever. And my wife went through it too, and she found some stuff, and she's like, oh, this is so cool, I get to eat this. Oh, no. So the one good thing that I found is, so I'm always craving things like carbs and chips and breads and stuff. One thing that I forgot existed were pork rinds. And those things are fantastic because they give you that satisfying feeling of like you're eating carbs. But I think it's just like freeze-dried pork skins. And they freeze-dry it so it feels like a chip. Almost like how they do like space ice cream and all that. And there's zero carbs, zero sugars, virtually like no calories in them or anything. So it's another thing on the list that kind of scratches the itch. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to try to do more frequent updates. I know I say that, but I really am going to try. I do miss making the videos. It's been, I feel like, forever. So, all right, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share me and all that if you're interested in what I'm making and what I'm doing. Sharing my life with you. And yeah, if you guys have any comments or anything, feel free to comment below and we can have a talk. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.